water bottle.
Folks, we still have a few seats available for upcoming games. Please see the ticket booth for more information.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please cancel or box along with your issue at seat location at 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Hey, Bucs fans, our next giveaway will be a Bucs mascot ticket flag. Come on up to the game and receive your Bucs mascot ticket flag.
And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free Ready Go The Bucs bobblehead.
As a reminder, we hope you come and join us for our trading card game. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early in the fan zone and get them found by Mango the Buck and the Buck Dance Group.
We can't wait to see you at the next Bucs. Ball forward, 6'4" number 20, A.K. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 13, Ryan. At center, 6'10", number 9, Bobby Orr. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Green Fruit, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Starting at the other guard, at 5'9", number 28, MP. Your Milwaukee Bucks head coach is Doc Rivers. One more time, let's hear it for your Milwaukee Bucks.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Walker Kessler, Haley out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Makai Luke in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the small forward. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Now here's Green, and here's MP for three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. MP's got the first points up on the board for the Bucks. And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
George against MP. Pass to Kessler. Here's Mikhailuk. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's George missing. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Here's Mikhailuk. His last outing, he had 8 points. Kessler passes to George, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, MP.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. From deep, Green. Kessler with the rebound. Bailey passes to Jackson. Pushing it up. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
A slam from Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Here's George. The Jazz again can't hit it.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Taken away. And now Utah, fast break on up the court. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pass to Rollins. And here's MP and another one falls. Amazing.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, Greg now tied for second all-time scoring in a season.
And to see his name sitting alongside the great Wilt Chamberlain, obviously elite company.
Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's George. That doesn't go either for George.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForest, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. Might force him to adjust.
And got it. Another basket.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's second-best campaign to third place. That's not light work.
Hits it from three-point range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Right wing. Back to MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
46 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to George from outside the arc. And the Jazz with another three.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And here is MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Rollins. Utah also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Bailey. And it's Collier in for Mikhailuk. Jazz trail by 8. It's George on the wing, covered by MP. George against MP. And the rejection by MP. Outside for George. Connects from three-point range. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
MP has been leading the charge for the Bucks. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Jack. Green comes in for Gary Trent. Rollins checked in for Cameron Thomas. And MP subbed in for Porter. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Love. Bailey comes in for John Concho. Luke's checked in for Williams. And George is subbed in for Collier. So on the floor for Utah, Walker Kessler is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Bailey. And it's Luke in a shooting guard.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now Bailey. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Giannis passes to MP. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And now a 3-point Milwaukee lead. Outside for George. And it's George finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
Over in the corner, Green floats it up. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Luke. Back to George. Jazz passing it around. Over to the wing. Filipowski finds George. And Utah again with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now Kuzma. No good on the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A 3 from MP. Long range shot by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
It's rebounded by Luke. Here's George. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
My main man, MP, making a statement, putting the league on notice. He's a problem.
Yeah, as good as he is already, he's just getting started. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Collins is out there with MP, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Jackson looking around. Pass to Bailey. Here's George. Covered by MP. Kessler's setting the pick for George. That 3 off the mark. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. George passes to Kessler. Here's Bailey outside for Jackson, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
To the paint, here's Bailey. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they would be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Goes up. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
What determination from Bailey, not letting the D get to him.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And 74%, yeah, you know, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
And when I watch Ace Bailey, I see a wing with unlimited potential. Going forward, it's about refining that skill set and adding some strength to that frame.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And Utah with a change here, too. Collier, he's checked in for George. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Bailey. From downtown. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Collier.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Now, here's MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And finished off by Bailey.
I mean, Bailey's about 6'9". Throw it up to him.
Rollins. Rebound, Utah. 1:14 left to play in the third. To the inside. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Jackson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Kessler. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A 3 from MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mikhailuk. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Rollins. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
There's Green with the 3. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
Doc Rivers, and to compete at the highest level. Good substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. A.J. Green comes in for Gary Trent. Rollins checked in for Thomas. And MP subbed in for Kevin Porter. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Love. Jackson comes in for Kyle Filipowski. Bailey, he's checked in for Williams. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Collier. So on the floor for Utah, Jackson is out there with Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2 guard. That does not go. Milwaukee leading by 12. Now MP shoots the 3. Connects again.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the number 2 spot now.
And GA, every game he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot.
Now MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
MP nailing the compact triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
A 15-footer. It's off.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Takes the 3. Trained from outside.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, They have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against the Jazz.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Now Thomas. Now MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
You look back at Wilt's 62 campaign and all the records it spawned, absolutely stunning to see the 50-point games record be matched. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
From 11 feet away, Kuzma pulls it in. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. MP outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Collier. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Watching you play tonight, MP, it looked like you were more excited by your block shots than anything else. Was that the case?
Yeah, because blocks get everybody hyped. Duh. I mean, your teammates seem 2 inches taller. 20,000 people sound like 50,000. You get another couple of inches on your vertical. Blocks are no joke. I'm telling you, they ain't no joke.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.